It's a new year, and this year I want to start a project. I'd like to actually document this project over a period of time in short snippet videos. Hopefully, projects and videos like this can inspire you to sort of take a personal challenge on yourself. Okay, so one of the things that I do on the side is that I'll go to a client site and I will do network scans and I will collect the data, and I've looked at hundreds upon hundreds of these things, and I'm able to read it and give feedback to the client and tell them where are some of the network vulnerabilities that are visible. For a while now, I've actually been wanting to build my own Python script that can take all of the scans that I do and then take that output, put it into my script, and then the script will pull out specifically the information that I want and organize it in a good way. Let's take a look at some of the examples that I've got here. So I've got a grep output, I've got normal output, which is going to be probably the primary one, in addition to the all scan, and I've got XML, which I don't typically use really ever. Another scan that I use quite a bit is actually the TAC A, which would be a dash capital A. So if we do all, this shows a lot more information. And I like to use this one, especially when I'm in a network environment where I don't need to be stealthy. All I need to do is collect as much information as possible, because the dash capital A collects a lot of information. It gets operating systems, it gets versioning, open ports, just a whole gamut of goodies. The first thing I want to accomplish with this script is that I want to be able to choose the file that's going to be put into this Python script. So there's a variety of ways to accomplish this goal. I typically will choose to just do it right from the command line. So the process took about 1 hour, and I used ChatGPT and I Google stuff for fine tuning what I wanted as an end result. And generally, the first part of this script was successful because with only a few lines of code, we have a functioning script that takes input, grabs specific data, and outputs it in a way that I want. The purpose here is that it is laying the groundwork for additional features that I'm going to be putting into upcoming videos on this same project. Oh, all right. 254. Ha ha ha! All right. Looking good. Well, this is going to be a short series, isn't it? All right, we made some great progress today. Let's quickly go through the code and see what we've accomplished today. Now, we've got some modules that we're importing. This one, the time one, is really just for testing purposes, so I'm probably going to get rid of that one. However, we've got a function where I am going to be grabbing a file name from a directory that my Python script is in, and I'm going to create an object. We're going to read that. We're going to create an object called data, and we're going to return it. And then we're going to be able to do some work on that. So that one's this one here. That's that object that's returned. And then we're going to give that object to another function called extract nmap info. And then once we're in there, we are going to use regular expressions, which is amazing. Thank goodness ChatGPT is good at regular expressions, because it is a time saver. And we have a pattern, and really I want to match for pattern that looks like this, anything between this and this. So that is everything in here. And so it grabs all of that stuff and returns it to the function here, into a variable called extracted info. And then we are going to cycle through each of those items to see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and test it out. And we're testing it on the dash capital A because it's got a lot of information in it. So here we're feeding that data in there. Awesome. Let's take a look. We should have a space as well, so I've got a dash n there, new line, so that we can easily see what we want. And when you go up, and yeah, so there's the information. There's the host. It's up. There is the port that's open, and then that's really it. I would like to eventually add the ability to have the MAC address in there, because that actually is important to have. But for now, we've accomplished something. So it's grabbing all that information, it's putting it into separate lists, or an item in a list, and then spitting it out. And so from here, what I would like to do is add functionality to dive into each of these sections and fill out a database. That sounds like a challenge for next time. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.